You move your head. You think you're slipping punches. You think you're making yourself harder to hit. But you're moving in exactly the directions your opponent has already planned for. And every time you move your head, you're walking into the next punch.
Most fighters learn 2 head movements. Move back, move down. Back when a punch comes. Down when they want to look defensive. Both of these feel safe. Both of these feel like defense. But straight back puts you on the end of a longer punch. And straight down puts your head directly into an uppercut. You are not defending. You are self-delivering.
Here's the geometry of a punch. Every punch thrown in a straight line has a force vector, a direction of maximum power. When your head moves directly along the same axis as that force vector, you absorb the full transferred energy. When your head moves off that axis, perpendicular to the force vector, the punch either misses completely or delivers a fraction of its potential force. This is not a theory. This is physics. And it means that the direction of your head movement is more important than the speed of it. There is a second dimension to this. Punch combinations are not random. They are designed. Every combination thrown at the highest levels is built around a trigger and a finisher. The trigger is the first punch. Its job is not to land hard. Its job is to create a reaction, a flinch, a head movement, a weight shift. The finisher is built around where the trigger will move your head. If the trigger moves your head straight back, the finisher is a straight punch extended. If the trigger moves your head straight down, the finisher is an uppercut. Your predictable head movement is not a defense. It is the setup for the combination. Straight back and straight down are the 2 most dangerous directions your head can travel. Straight back, your neck extends, your chin rises, your jaw is exposed at maximum. And the distance between your head and your opponent's fist is reduced to 0 on a straight line. Straight down, your head drops into the exact space the uppercut was designed to travel through. You're meeting the punch halfway up its trajectory. Both directions feel instinctive. Both directions are wrong. Elite boxers and MMA strikers move their heads on diagonal planes. The slip, outside the jab. The head moves forward and to the outside, off the force vector, not back from it. The pull slip, forward and to the inside. The shoulder roll, rotating off the line. All of these movements share one critical property. They move the head off the force vector, while simultaneously positioning the fighter to counter from a better angle than where they started. Defense and offense in one movement, not 2 separate decisions. Method 1. The slip line drill. Mark 2 lines on the floor, shoulder width apart. This is your safe zone. Shadow box for 3 minutes. Every time you move your head must travel outside these lines, to the left or to the right. Never straight back along the center line. Never straight down along the center line. If your head stays between the lines, you are in the danger zone. This forces your nervous system to find the diagonal, not the straight back flinch it has been defaulting to. Method 2. Trigger and counter drilling. Have a partner throw a slow jab at half speed. Your job? Slip outside the jab. Head moves forward and to the outside, not back, forward. From that slip position, immediately throw a cross counter. You are now outside the opponent's lead arm, in the perfect counter position. 10 reps to the left, 10 reps to the right. Then increase to 70% speed. Then, full speed. The slip and the counter must become one single movement. Not a slip, then a counter. One movement. Always. Method 3. The mirror combination awareness drill. Stand in front of a mirror. Throw a jab at your own reflection. Now, as the defender, watch where your head naturally wants to go in response to your own jab. Does it pull straight back? Does it duck straight down? Mark that default. That is your tell. That is the movement your opponents have been building their combinations around. Now practice the opposite direction. Every time the reflex says back, go forward and outside. Every time it says down, go diagonal and outside. Here is where every head movement system breaks down under pressure. The flinch. When a hard punch is incoming, the brain's survival instinct overrides all training. The head snaps straight back. The eyes close. The flinch is neurologically faster than any trained response. This means you cannot simply decide to slip instead of flinch. The slip must be trained until it replaces the flinch at the neurological level. Stop thinking about head movement as a defensive tool. Head movement is an offensive tool that happens to make you harder to hit. Every slip positions you to counter. Every roll creates an angle. Every diagonal escape puts you somewhere better than where you started. Defense that creates offense is the highest level of striking. Straight back and straight down. Never again. Every head movement. Off the line. Forward. Diagonal. Slip line drill. Trigger and counter. Mirror awareness. 2 weeks. And the combinations that used to find your chin will start finding nothing.
How did you like the video? Share with others. Subscribe for more. Support the channel. Keep learning.